If you first look at successful people, what do you see first? Do you see the luxury car, the swanky bungalow, the pain, hard work, or what do you see? If your eyes first look at the successful people, it's obvious. The first thing people notice about successful people is the swanky bungalow, the luxury car. If you want to learn how to be successful, learn from their journey and not the destination. Learn about how they got there, how hard they had to work to get there. What 5% people has achieved, you too can achieve as well. Whatever the successful people has achieved, you too can as well achieve more. What made 5% people successful and millionaires can as well make you successful too. Are you willing to pay the price? Are you willing to sacrifice day and night? Are you willing to put in effort? Are you willing to put in the work? If you are willing, come with me on a journey. Let's explore what 5% people do that gave them the names successful and millionaires. If you apply the simple truths and principles the successful people apply, you can be successful. 1. A target point or a finish line. You can as well call it goals. Every successful person will never and can never beat around the bush. They have a target, a goal to achieve. Obviously, they don't play with their time. They focus, they have direction and a deadline to their goals. The successful people or the millionaires are not distracted people. They are focused to the end. You, if you become focused, determined, and have a clear target, a clear goals, you will attain the level of success you want. 2. Maintain high assets and low liabilities. Take a close look at these diagrams. Robert Kiyosaki said, rich people acquire assets. The poor and middle class acquire liabilities, but they think they are assets. The poor people want to look like they are rich through liabilities, while the rich live and look like they are poor than they are actually are. Buying liabilities don't make you money. Buying assets makes you money. 3. Frame your own life. That is what successful people do. We all are born with an empty slate to write or build on. What you write or have written on it is what frames or runs your own life. The slate is your mind. Things don't just happen or occur. They happen based on what you believe from inside you. The inside controls the outside. Change don't just occur. They occur from inside. The outside obeys and manifests the command from inside your mind. This what builds the millionaires and successful people all over the world. Build your inside world. Let it manifest in your outside world, not the other way around. Apostle Sermon said, you create things twice. First in your mind and secondly in reality. Anything can happen to the physical structure in reality. but not the mind. The mind reproduces as many times in reality as possible. So get up, feed your mind with success. Feed your mind with the things that make you happy. Feed your mind with positivity. That is the framework to the life you want, and it's what manifests in your outside world. 4. Never fear failure. Failure is the food to successful people. They embrace failure. The successful people use failure to build steps to their success, and they climb it till they get to the top. It always seems hard. The first step is always the hardest. You can sit down and watch. You can decide to take risk. You can decide to take action. You can decide to make effort to climb the first step. The higher you climb, the easier it becomes. It's hard, very hard. Don't think the first step to becoming successful or a millionaire is easy. But if you persevere and push yourself a little bit more, you overcome the first challenge. The rest of the steps, step 2, step 3, step 4, step 5, becomes easy. What are those steps you need to climb? I can't to I can. I won't to I will. And one day I did it. So don't fear failure. Embrace failure. Some people fear failure so much that they don't even try. Take the lead. Take courage, and you will overcome failure. 5. Invest in knowledge and keep expounding your knowledge. Knowledge is power. What you know is what makes you successful. The successful people and millionaires go for knowledge than to material things. They buy and read books after books and listen to self-development audios, speech, and videos. So you keep expounding your knowledge. The idea, the knowledge you applied in one level of success may not be so in another level of success. Keep reading books, books, books upon books. Listen to self-development audios, speech, and videos every day. 6. Take the courage. Take big risk. Yes, you have heard this million times, but wait a minute. Picture a lion in a savanna forest. No matter how small or weak the lion is, when he's hungry, he will take the risk and can chase the biggest or the strongest of the animal. Also picture if there is fire burning in your apartment and the only escape road is a tiny cable from one end of the apartment and to a pole across a 50-meter river. You will have no choice than to take the ride, not minding falling into the river. Now take your mind back. If there was no fire and you are asked to cross the river through the tiny cable, you will never accept to do so because you do not want to risk your life. But this is what successful people do. They put their money, not minding losing it. They don't play safe. They take the courage and they take the risk. 7. Help others be successful. When last you helped someone to to be successful. Think about it. This is a common practice among the successful people. They push others to success. They motivate others to be the best version of themselves. Take a picture to the mountainous side. We have the valley. They made a way to the mountain top and the mountain top. These are levels of success: the valley, midway, and mountain top. If you get to the mountain top, or if you are at the mountain top, grab someone's hand, bring them to the top, help others be successful. They will appreciate you. I will appreciate you for watching this video to the end. A target point or a finish line. Make high assets and low liability. Frame your life. That is what successful people do. Never fear failure. Invest in knowledge and keep expounding your knowledge. Take the courage. Take big risk. Help others be successful. You can be successful.